by for us is Senator Marsha Blackburn, member of the Senate Judiciary Committee. She will be questioning the judge in just a few moments. You have not had the chance yet, Senator. By the way, I'm Sandra Smith, and welcome to our coverage of these Senate hearings ongoing this morning and on into the afternoon. There will be 2 days of the questions. And Senator, ahead of this, you have penned an op-ed on FoxNews.com. Biden Supreme Court nominee, America deserves answers, from Ketanji Brown Jackson. You've seen some of the questions and answers so far. What have you made of them?
One of the things that we know, Sandra, by going through her writings and her speeches, is that she has taken positions that are right in line with the progressive wing of the Democratic Party. Now, that is something that is of concern to me, because we know that Tennesseans want to see a constitutionalist jurist. They want somebody who is going to be fair. They feel like Lady Liberty is blind, Lady Justice is blind. They want equal access to opportunity to the courts and equal justice for all. So when they hear some of this and they read some of this, they do have concerns. They have concerns about parental rights, one of the top issues that is before so many people. Whether you're in Virginia, whether you're in San Francisco, you want children to be taught facts in school. You don't want them indoctrinated. They're concerned about Judge Jackson. In 2015, she gave a lecture talking about critical race theory as one of the components to consider when you are making decisions on the bench. 2020, she gave 2 speeches referencing this. She serves on a school board and has lauded progressive education. Now, for some of the women that I talk to, that is a red flag. They want answers on that. So we'll, as I said yesterday in my opening, we will discuss this with her. They're also very concerned about the issue of crime. Therefore, they're very concerned about how she has gone light on criminals in her sentencing. People are very concerned about how, when it comes to child predators and pornographers, she has given them sentences below the minimum. Okay. On average, going about 5 years below.
And we have heard you make that case. We heard you do so in your opening statement yesterday, Senator. I'm sure you've seen it. The New York Times has taken you on this morning in a piece echoing conservative grievances. Blackburn miscast Jackson's views, saying that you took quotes out of context as she levied a blistering attack against Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. We will hear your questions to her in a short time from now, and we'll certainly see, and all of us will be able to see how she answers them. In your piece, though, you give her a lot of credit for what you say are her impressive credentials, and you also stand by your vow, along with your Republican colleagues, to demand a thorough, thoughtful, and fair process. Because, of course, we can rewind to Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation hearing. Just here was a few moments of that.
I welcome everyone to this confirmation hearing on the nomination of Judge Brett Kavanaugh.
Mr. Chairman.
To serve as Associate Justice.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to be recognized for a question before we proceed.
I extend a very warm welcome
to Judge Kavanaugh. We have not been given an opportunity to have a meaningful hearing.
Ashley,
Mr. Chairman, if we cannot be recognized, I move to adjourn.
From Judge Kavanaugh later this afternoon.
Mr. Chairman, I move to adjourn.
And obviously there are several moments where Lindsey Graham decided to point out the night and day difference to how Ketanji Brown Jackson is being treated in that room by Republicans, comparing not just to the Kavanaugh days, but to Amy Coney Barrett as well, using the example of religion and how Amy Coney Barrett was certainly pressed beyond where some might have thought that she should be, and using that as an example in that room a short time ago, Senator.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, We are going to give her a very thorough vetting. The questions are tough. She does need to answer. You mentioned the New York Times article. You'll notice, Sandra, they weren't able to refute anything that I had said. They wanted to argue about context here or there, but I gave Judge Jackson her words. Likewise, we have made certain that faith, knowing that is important to Judge Jackson as it was to Judge Barrett, we have respected that. And what you're seeing carried forward is how a hearing ought to be carried forward for a Supreme Court justice. These judicial appointments are unlike any other federal office. They have a lifetime appointment. So this is the one time that the American people are going to be able to hear from and see what this judge's background is before they ascend to the federal court. So it is our job to comb through that, which is what we've done, to come up with items of concern through statements, writings, and decisions, and then to question her on why she chose to travel a certain route.
Senator Blackburn, we appreciate you stepping out of that room to join us. Thank you very much.
You got it. Take care.
And we will see your questions to Ketanji Brown Jackson a short time from now. Appreciate